Okay, Loopy says we're 5 by 5, so that's good. We're just a little bit early this morning, just a few minutes, 2 minutes early. We're on the north side. This is Henry Tenby at Airliners Live. It's the YVR show, and we've got takeoffs. We're on runway. We got runway 08 ops today, which is great. So, yeah, it's great to be here. We'll do the official launch of the show in just a second. We got here Westjet ready to roll. Westjet. There he is. Heading to Calgary. It's the Westjet 108. Great way to start the show. The tripod all set up properly. Well, yeah, we've got wind, so that's throwing the tripod everywhere. So we'll have our challenges today. It's a nice day, but okay. So I'm being told that we don't have audio. We don't have audio. So let me check that out. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. No audio. So just give me a second while I troubleshoot. Let's see. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Okay, I can see what the issue is here. There we go. Got the audio fixed. There we go. Audio is a bit better now. I had some cables not hooked up properly. But I think we're okay now. I think. So, there we go. How's everybody doing? Hello, Yorkshire Rose, Vinkman 7. Sorry about the technical glitch. We've got to land. No, we've got to take. Actually, just give me 1 second. We've got a. What is that? Oh, we've got a BizJet. It took off in about 1,000 feet. So. It's kind of, yeah. So, what is that? Yeah. Anyhow, we'll improve things here. We do have a lander. We've got a lander coming our way right now. And let's see what it is. It's coming in from Boston. It's the Air Canada Max 533. There it is. I think I've got the camera kind of level. As I said, we've got some wind, so my umbrella's all over the place, but I definitely need it because it's scorching heat today. See if I can get a smooth pan here for everybody. So far, so good. Nice. Bad. Decent rollout. Not too bad. Not too bad. So they're a little bit rusty. Can happen in a week. Just tightening things up on the tripod so we can get a bit smoother on the pans. It's taxing long. And so what's going on the field here? Let's have a look. As I say, I'm just coming into my element right now. Let's have a look. A little bit quiet, so maybe this is a good chance for me to welcome everybody to the show. So, hang on a second, everybody. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm wearing the mic so everybody can hear me good. Because there's wind, so I figured if I took this off, there might be audio issues. But I'd like to welcome you to the Airliners Live show. My name's Henry Tenby. This is YVR, the YVR Live show, Airliners Live. Beautiful day here in Vancouver this Thursday morning. You can hear we've got wind, strong outflow winds from the valley. Beach 1900. Nothing too serious that we're missing there. So we've got strong outflow winds from the valley, which means we're on runway 08. And as the runway work is still continuing on the south side, we have landings and takeoffs, for the most part, on the north side. So they'll bring probably some cargo aircraft in on the south side, possibly some VIP aircraft as well, but most of the commercial jets will probably come in on this side. So it should be a good show. I'm looking forward to it. About 25 degrees. We're calling for high 20s Celsius here in Vancouver today. We've had severe clear pretty much for some weeks now without let up. Zero precipitation in a number of weeks as well. So, okay, just a biz jet. But we do have a lander, so I'm going to get behind camera here and get this lander. It looks heavy. Yeah, it is. It's Air Canada 777 from Toronto. So we'll bring the camera around, get this into frame, and see if we can make hay with this Air Canada 777. It's the Air Canada Flight 105. Setting up for approach here at YVR 08 left. Beautiful day. If you're joining us, this is Airliners Live. My name's Henry Tenby, and this is the Vancouver Live show. So hope everybody's got their drinks and eats and yeah. Let's see if I can follow this in nicely. So, Vancouver Island looking beautiful in the background. Beautiful stuff. I'm a little bit rusty. Got some wind. The wind is driving the umbrella, so that's driving my tripod. So it's kind of got a mind of it. If I let my hands off the tiller of the tripod, it's just going to have a mind of its own here. But it was a nice landing, I have to say. There we go. See, I took my hand off for 1 second, and that tripod just went berserk. Taxiing off the active. Nice to have a heavy as our first landing of the show. So yeah, how's everybody doing? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you've all had a good week since our show last week here from Vancouver. As I say, the weather's been absolutely fabulous. We haven't had any let up in the sunny weather and dry conditions. Apparently they say there's a record number of forest fires burning in Canada right at this moment. There's never been more, according to the people that keep track of the statistics. So we've got another biz jet taking off here. I'll see if I can bring the camera around quick enough to catch it leaping into the sky. Nope, unfortunately I didn't. That was also up in about 1,000 feet, so wasn't meant to be. What have we got? We got a Westjet taxiing out here. Westjet 37 taxiing down to the button there. Let's see where this Westjet's headed to. Give me a second here. No, to take my eyes off the camera for a second to figure out where this is going. It's going to Toronto. It's the Westjet. It's a 737-700. It's the Westjet 710. Setting up on runway. Oh, we've got a heavy coming in. It looks like a heavy, so let's just figure out what's coming in because they're going to wait for this heavy. It's actually from Kix, Osaka Airport, Air Canada Flight 24, Dreamliner. It's not too far out, so let's get our camera in position. see if I can't really see it on the screen because it's too small, so we'll just give it a second here. Sebastian Echevarria, member for 2 months. Thank you very much, Sebastian. Appreciate your business class membership. That's awesome. And Mel W, member for 7 months. That is terrific. Hello, Henry, and everyone says Mel W. Thank you, Mel. Glad you're enjoying the show. Zoom in. Yeah, we've got some heat going on here. This is inbound from Osaka, Japan, Kix Airport, Kansai Airport in Japan. There we go. Beautiful. Stunning stuff. Must have a greaser. Yeah, that's it. Attaboy. Nice. Finesse. Always a challenge to film with windy conditions. So, we've got the Westjet turning on to the active right now. Bring that around. And there goes the umbrella. Yeah, we're going to have the umbrella like that. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. So, where's our Westjet? Right there. Waiting for the clearance. Maybe I'll turn on the radio just to see what that's like. She's rolling. Okay, another Westjet taxiing out for us, which is good. Again, as soon as I take my hand off the tripod, it just spins. So let's see what our next departure is. Well, we've got another arrival actually. It's from Mexico City. It's the Air Canada 997. I do see it set up right now. Also got a Westjet taxiing up down there. Yeah, the island, Vancouver Island, looks really nice. Some heat distortion given the hot temps. It's going to be a good show. Again, thank you, Mel W, for your 7 months in premium economy. Here's our Mexico City, right there. Not bad. Decent landing. Iceland Air 757 at rest. They'll probably tow it over to the gate here in a few hours during our show. Okay, we've got a Westjet now on departure. It's heading to Regina, Westjet 302. It's a 737. I can't tell what type it is. Probably a 700. There it is. Nice and busy for us. Bizjet, big Bizjet there in the background. Oh yeah, nice rotation right in front of us. It's very cool. I like the spoiler action there on the starboard side. Okay, here comes this heavy Bizjet. Let's see if I can get an ident on it. N226 Sierra Lima, Gulfstream 5. So serious corporate iron. Very serious, but we've got a lander. We got another. I believe we've got a heavy lander. So the heavy metal that's coming our way is from Dublin. It's the Air Canada 805 787-900. Departed Dublin 8 hours and 15 minutes ago. Wow, that's a fast flight. Very, very fast flight, I must say. Oh, corporate iron's going first. So let's watch this. No delays rolling on the corporate iron. It'll be a short takeoff roll, probably 2,000 feet, 3,000 feet. $4,000 feet. There she is. Gear up. Yeah, tough, right? As I say, when I turn the camera around to the east, we've got the heavy winds there. So, anyhow, here comes Dublin. Here comes Dublin. Welcome to Canada. 8 hours and 15 minutes. Wow, that is a mega fast flight for transatlantic to West Coast. They must have had some serious tailwinds. Nice greaser shot too. Finesse. Yeah, really nice start for the show. We haven't had really a breather here. So awesome start. Let's hope it bodes well for the full show. I'm stoked. Okay, we've got corporate iron. More corporate iron coming our way, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got, let's see what else we've got here. Stand by. Sorry I haven't been able to be as much in the chat as I would like, just because we've got such amazing action here. We've been bestowed with a very busy morning. Yeah, there we go. Maybe I'll turn the radio on. It just got quite verbose, and I took a break from it. This aircraft is a Global 500. No reg, no origin, no well, origin's Vancouver, no destination. So, hush, hush, secret. Yeah, early rotation. on the heels of that aircraft. And the lander is coming from... Bear with me, I've got to move the... Sorry about this. Got to check... The lander's coming from Minneapolis. It's Delta Airlines A320 from MSP. 3 hours and 16 minutes in the air. Not a bad flight. Midwest to the West Coast. Cruise traffic, undoubtedly. I'm sure it's almost all passengers heading on cruises out of Vancouver. Oh yeah, crosswind. Nice crosswind component. Bit. Beautiful. That's the wind. As soon as I move the camera pointer, the wind just takes over and moves that tripod. It's like I'm fighting it. It's good bicep work, right? Because you're holding it in position and you're getting some good tension there on the bicep as you hold that right there. So, yeah, getting my morning weightlifting in at the same time. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Good resistance. Oh, yeah. Okay, we got some more action. Can't quite see. It looks like Westjet, or Encore as they call themselves, in the commuter side of the house. It's rolling. Mother company in the background. Oh, it's Air Canada. It's Jazz. It's cool. Okay, it's jet time. Heavy landing coming up, I'm going to say. I think. I can't get it to pop on my flight radar, unfortunately, but we do have a large aircraft setting up for approach right there. Wonder if I lost my connection. Yeah, I did, unfortunately. So, not connected. Oh well. You guys will have to tell me what it is. Well, my eyes are telling me it's Korean Airlines. It's probably a Guadalajara cargo service. Yeah, I'm guessing this is the cargo machine. Daily, well, it's every Thursday like clockwork. Yep, cargo. Cargo doesn't complain. Wobble, which is always nice. Going to the far taxiway. As I say, it's full-on sun, so we've got, we're backlit, but it is what it is. Totally is what it is today. Let me see if I've got my Wi-Fi back. No, I don't. It's weird. So I'm just going to check to see if I can get my Wi-Fi so I can figure out what's going on with my flight radar. Yeah, my Bluetooth's on, so I guess until such time, I'm not going to have flight radar because my phone has dropped Wi-Fi. My phone number 2. Westjet's rolling. Westjet's airspeed alive. New colors. Decorated lower fuselage. Nice. Okay, we've got another aircraft turning onto the active. Looks like a Westjet, but I'm not sure. No, it's an Air Canada Max. I guess they're waiting for their clearance. We're just waiting patiently. As I say, I don't have any Wi-Fi on my secondary phone, so I don't have access to flight radar. Maybe I'll try turning that phone off, see if that helps. Let's restart it. Oh, there's our KF Aeroflyer. So here comes KF Aeroflyers next. Also a standard, seems to be a standard performer. Let's see, I'll turn my phone on, see if we can get the flight radar to come back, so we can have a little bit of intelligence as to what's coming and going here in terms of flight numbers and whatnot. Looks like a heavy, I'm not sure. Can't really tell. Oh, somebody asked if you guys can give me a like. That would be awesome. Likes are always welcome. So there we go. Okay. Yeah, as I said, I just can't figure out what that is. Alexander Flores Cantero, member for 1 month. Hello, good afternoon from Louisiana. 1 month today. Awesome. Good news. Yeah, nice. Okay, KF Aeroflyer. Let's get the KF Aeroflyer. There it is. Again, this is KF Aeroflyer 737-700. It's a charter flight. It operates every Thursday that we've been out here filming, so they usually do a high-performance takeoff. We'll see if they do the show today. You never know, because they usually, I believe, they're flying out of here quite empty. So let's see what they're made of. Just waiting for those turbines. Yeah, there they are. That's it. You can see the windsock. Full of vigor. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Attaboy. That's the way it's done. Yeah, it was tough, right? The wind just took control of my umbrella and c'est la vie. So we've got Hainan Airlines sitting here. Some kind of extra sticker there on the side of the aircraft. I don't think it'll perform during our show today. So... well, hello everybody. Again, I've just been so engrossed with the show. Now I can, I think, spend some time and have a look in the chat and see what's going on here. Again, Ronel Alexander Flores Cantarero, member for 1 month in business class. Ronel says, hello. Good afternoon from Louisiana, 1 month today. Yes, congratulations, Ronel. That's fantastic. We're very happy to have you here in business class with us. It's awesome. Just want to see if I've missed any other special notations. Sebastian Echevarria, member for 2 months, also in business class. Welcome to business class, Sebastian. We very much appreciate your support. So, okay. Something about random food talk. Oh, yes. Well, maybe we'll get to a random food talk. We've got a little bit of, downtime. We can certainly do a random food talk for sure. Venkman7 says, Henry, we were on board Air Canada Flight 303 from Montreal last week. You got our landing beautifully. Oh, wow, that's fantastic. Well, it's great to hear. I'm glad to hear that, Venkman. That is awesome that you guys were on the show. Wonderful. It's just, I'm thrilled to hear that. Very thrilled to hear that. Mike D, former U.S. Marine Corps aviator, spent some time at Whidbey, Vancouver, one of my favorite cities in the world. Okay. So, yeah, you were based at Whidbey Island. Whidbey Island, is that a Marine? No, it's a naval air station. Yeah, they have P3s and E and A6s and things of that nature. When I used to go to Whidbey Island for the open, they used to have a public open house in the early 80s. They used to have C-118s based at Whidbey Island, believe it or not. Yeah, C-118s, which is a DC-6. So that would have been 81, 82. I've only been to 1 or 2 of the Whidbey Island shows, but yeah, they were good. Generally speaking, the security at Whidbey Island is the tightest of the tightest. At a U.S. Air Force base, you can hang out outside the fence, but Whidbey Island, the naval air stations have generally tighter security, so they're not as enthusiast-friendly. You do have to move on. So I do remember that about Whidbey Island. If you weren't there on the open day, you wouldn't. It just wasn't easy to hang out at the fence and watch the P3s in the circuit or whatever happened to be flying that day. I tried it once or twice, and then just best to go somewhere else. Well, this looks good. Whatever it is. Can't quite make it out. Oh, it's Air France. Beautiful. Nice. Smooth as silk. Quite a nice landing there on Air France A340. Very nice, I must say. It was well done. Yeah, the A350 must be easy to fly, I'm guessing. I mean, it's all plastic and composite. But yeah, it was a beautiful landing, no question about it. say, guys, I do not have my flight radar, so I don't know what's coming. You guys will have to keep me up to date on what, if I don't mention it, whatnot. You can help me out. That's appreciated, as always. Tripod around there. Sorry, I was adjusting my umbrella, and let's see. Flying Peacocks, thank you for the £2 donation. Flying Peacock says, "Thanks for the great stream, Henry." Well, I hope I can continue the quality. That's the idea, is to keep the quality going. So thank you very much for that support, Flying Peacocks. I really appreciate it very, very much. And thank you, Whoopi, for the heads up that the A350 was on approach. And Ollie says, "Thank you, Henry. Been very sick. Glad I can watch." Okay, well, I'm hoping you're going to be better soon, Ollie. Hope you're on the mend soon. Here's our A3. We might as well keep the camera on the A350 as it trundles to the gate. Maybe let's see if they say anything. Is that Air France? I think it was. It's a nice looking airplane. Nice scheme, actually, not bad.
Air Canada 306 will be a lifter. Julia Bravo, Kilo, Victor. Air Canada 306 down on Victor, hold Sherman.
I wonder if he's going to go to the horseshoe. Yeah, up until, I guess what, maybe a month or two ago, Air France wasn't a Thursday event here on our show. So it's just kind of nice that here on our show we're seeing Air France A350 come in. It's just a nice treat, nice international treat. We do have a lander out in the distance. I see twinkling lights out in the distance. So, Ronell asks, who are the creators of this channel? This channel is Airliners Live that you're watching. It's based out of Manchester in the United Kingdom. And been streaming for a number of years now. Starting off with the live show at Manchester Airport a couple times a week. And plus there's also a flight sim show with John Fezza. There's my Vancouver show. So yeah, and Martin and Andy are the directors of the channel, based out of Manchester. So yeah, there you go. I hope this more or less answers your question. See if I can get some focus happening here. Camera is not behaving. aviation. Nice. So we've got Air Canada's going into the Air France is going into the Horseshoe, and we've got an Air Canada A330 taxiing out as well. I'm guessing it's probably heading to Toronto or Montreal. Either or are a good choice. Tongue twister. So yeah, here's the Air Canada 330. I'm gonna guess it's Montreal, but I may be wrong. And we've got a lander as well. I can't see what it is with the naked eye, but we'll move the camera around and put it center frame. And I'll give you an ident once I know what it is. Looks like an Air Canada Max. That's beautiful. The wind just takes the tripod tiller right out of my hand. So let's go back to our 330. This will be a nice takeoff, I think. Yeah. This is kind of neat. I've just been able to connect to the YVR airport Wi-Fi. I wonder if it's actually going to work. That would be amazing if it does. Let's see if I've actually got flight radar. Oh, BizJet. Yeah, I missed that. Citation. Venkman7, thank you very much for the $10 donation, Venkman. I really appreciate that. Very kind of you. Venkman7 says, watching Henry's YVR stream is the highlight of my day. Well, I really appreciate that. And again, it was great to meet you guys when you were out here at the airport. When was it, a month or so ago? It was a pleasure to meet you. And I'm glad that you're enjoying the show. That's awesome. And Kevin O gifted one Airliners Live membership. Kevin, thank you very much, Kevin O. That's very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. So, I wonder if we've got some. Yeah, I see a landing light. I do see a landing light. Hey, guess what? My secondary iPhone is working. I've got YVR airport free Wi-Fi. And my flight radar is working. So this aircraft that's landing is coming from Chicago. It is the United Airlines 1958. And it is a 737-800. So that's wonderful that I've got a bit of Wi-Fi here. It's quite a ways out though, so we'll just give it a second to come our way. Just waiting for it to get a bit closer to us. It's still quite a ways out. This United Airlines 737, it's an 800. It departed 4 hours ago. from Chicago. That's quite a long flight, but you know, you're only, what's Chicago? An hour and 20 minutes from the East Coast? Something like that. Is it 2 hours from Chicago to LAX, or to New York? I don't know. I didn't think so, but maybe it is. So after this United Airlines, behind it, we've got Air Canada, or we've got JAL 767 inbound from Narita. So we've got two landers, actually, back-to-back landers. There we go. If I zoom in, I can follow it down. We'll have some heat distortion, but see what it looks like tight. Okay, JAL is next. Japan Airlines 767-300 ER departed Tokyo 8 hours and 29 minutes ago. Fast flight from Tokyo. Hardly enough time to enjoy the business class cabin. So yeah, it's JAL Flight 18 and our Air Canada. Oh, by the way, our Air Canada A330 is the Flight 306 heading to Montreal, so just so everybody knows. Terry Edwards, thank you for the £2 donation. Terry says, please wish Matt Cam Smith a happy birthday. Well, happy birthday from all of us at Airliners Live to Matt Cam Smith. Happy birthday from especially Terry Edwards. It's our only passenger 767 service into Vancouver at the present. Nice. Oh, right on. Japan's taking the early taxiway. Good for them. That is, yeah, kudos to Japan Airlines. Even that little United Airlines couldn't pull off that feat. So, yeah, good planning. That pilot deserves a medal. He probably saved the company about $300 in fuel. Good for him. Yeah. Kudos. Okay, so our Air Canada A330s set up, and there you go. There's no delay rolling. Heavy. She's straining under full max brake release weight there. Oh yeah, heavy, heavy, heavy. First class departure by Air Canada. Wow. Yeah, oh, look at this. Look how close they are. Holy moly. That is tight. We had seconds. What was that? 20-second separation. I think it was under 30-second separation here on the heavies. Very, very tight separation here at YVR today with the single runway for landing and takeoff. Wow. Wow, that was some impressive air traffic control work there, ladies and gentlemen. Very impressive. I think it was under 30-second separation, and that's about as tight, I think, as they play it. Doesn't get much tighter than that, with heavies. You've got an extra 10 seconds, and that aircraft would have been doing a go around, maybe even less. That was incredible. Who's this? Let's see if I can figure this out. Yeah, I've lost my Wi-Fi. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who this is. I can't see, fortunately. Oh, it's Porter. It's Porter. Embraer 195. Air North. Air North. Camera's not wanting to focus today, and I'm not sure why. Oh, it's the heat distortion. That's what it is. This is Air North 737-500 heading to Whitehorse. Not to be confused with White House. That's it. Airspeed's alive. Unfortunately, the wind didn't let me do a nice pan there. So, it is what it is. Yeah, if there's wind, it just makes it a bit awkward to do the pan, especially when you turn it around because the wind just starts driving the umbrella. And it just wrestles the tripod out of your hand. I'm not even sure where this aircraft is inbound. Yeah, I don't have Wi-Fi, so unfortunately I don't know where this is inbound from. Q400 on the roll. Canada's waiting for a gate here. Oh, yeah, you can see what's happening. Unfortunately, there's no gate crew to welcome the airplane. So this is quite frequent at the airport here in Canada now. It's just so busy, the gate crews can't get to the gates. So all the airplane can really do is just, the pilot can just apologize to people. Oh, okay, well now he's moving. Is there somebody there now? Yeah, now they're there. Now they're there. They've arrived. Gate 68. Yeah. So Dennis Radzo says this 787 was from Seoul. And we've got Josegi watching from Kenya. Excellent. That's fantastic. Wonderful. Yeah, why is the Air Canada engine black? I think it's probably just from the other, from the new colors. They've just swapped the cowling over from the new color airplane. It's my guess, Venkman. There you go. Oh, that's him. He just said the gate there, not ready for them. So we know that. We suspected that was the case. So, wow. Apparently there's a A380 of Emirates flying over North Vancouver now. It's amazing. Out of San Francisco. Thank you, Farhan, for that tidbit. Appreciate the heads up on that. Hello, Kevin D. Who's wishing, says happy birthday, Mr. Matt Smith. So happy birthday, Matt Smith. Yes. Yeah. So what have we got? We're just waiting for these passengers to be on their way as they patiently wait for their gate crew to arrive. Yeah. Still don't have any Wi-Fi. I'm scouring the field visually to see what's going on here. And apparently we have a 737 from Edmonton on approach. Okay. Thanks for the heads up on that. Yeah, it is frustrating to be on a long flight like this. Well, they're finally now moving into position, so they're finally able to park after a very long flight. Oh, there's the Westjet on the other side that somebody mentioned to me. It's coming in on that side. There it is. Right there. Edmonton arrival. We've got a Westjet heading out on this side too. It's down at the button. Right there. Turning on to the active shortly. I say I don't know where it's going just because I've lost my Wi-Fi. It's happened before. I've had sometimes no Wi-Fi for the entire show at this location. Well, at any location, it just is what it is. Yeah. Okay, this 37's now rolling. Okay, so we've got a max taxiing out on this side. Battery's at 45%, for those of you that might be curious. And that max that's taxiing out right now to location unknown is right there. You can see the windsock. I'll just follow it. Maybe I'll bring the radio on again. Oh, here comes a Dreamliner taxiing out too. Look at this. This is probably Toronto as well. Oh yeah, this will be nice. This will be very nice, if I dare say so. Terry Edwards. Terry Edwards, thank you very much, Terry. Thank you very much, Terry. Terry Edwards gifted 1 Airliner Live membership. And thank you very much, Andrew Baird. Andrew Baird gifted 1 Airliners Live membership. Thank you, gentlemen. Okay, that 737 MAX is now turning on to the active. So we're going to bring that camera around. Right there. Okay, wherever it's going, I hope they have a great flight. It's rolling. Nice. Okay. We've got a United Airlines taxiing about, but first of all, we've got the Heavy, the Air Canada Heavy, 787. So I'm getting sporadic access to YVR airport, free Wi-Fi. Very sporadic. So sometimes I can join for a minute or two, sometimes I can't. But my own phone, where I've got the Wi-Fi open, hotspot open, the one iPhone can't communicate with the other iPhone, which is very frustrating. Even after turning off the secondary iPhone, it won't connect. So, Adrian Whitehead, member for 13 months. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you very much for your support. Adrian says, evening all, not tuned in for a while. I love YVR. Well, thank you very much, Adrian, for tuning into the show this evening. Very much appreciate it. Well, got a lander. Q400. Okay, so here comes the Dreamliner. As I said, it's very clear out, actually, because we can see pretty clearly Vancouver Island. Really clear. Samir Ayar, thank you for the €2 donation. A nice cold German beer for Henry. Thank you very much, Samir. That sounds delicious. Cheers. Prost. Thank you very much, Samir. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of you. And Robin Giles, member for 12 months. Evening all, Henry, and happy birthday, Matt Smith. Thank you very much for your membership, Robin, for 12 months. That's awesome. Battery's at 37%. See the bird? The bird was violating the Boeing's airspace. Okay, so what have we got here? United Airlines A320, I think. Probably going to Chicago, could be LA, could be Denver, could be anything. And John Kemp, member for 1 month. Thank you, John. John says, first-time viewer of Vancouver Airport. Looks good. Well, thank you so much for joining in, John, and thank you for your membership for the past month. Premium business class, I must say. And Adrian Whitehead. Yes, I already referenced you, Adrian, so thanks again. Just want to make sure I didn't miss you. been no shortage of footage today. Back down to the button. Fast and furious for us today. Westjet. Westjet. Of a breather now. Okay, battery's at 33%, so I've still got a little bit of time here on the battery. I'm gonna try adjusting my phones, moving the positions ever so slightly. I don't know if it's gonna make any difference. I wonder if it might make it easier for me to perhaps get the Wi-Fi to work. Oh gosh, sorry. See, not in control here because I don't know what's coming. Can't even tell you where this is inbound from. Somewhere nice, I'm sure. Yeah. I'm at a disability here without having my flight radar. No question about it, but nothing we can do. Steve T, member for 17 months. Steve says, great stream, Henry. Happy birthday to Matt. Well, thank you, Steve. And thank you for being a supporter of the channel and a member of Premium Economy for almost 2 years. An impressive 17 months. It's awesome. Okay, Darren Phillips says this was inbound from Frankfurt. Okay, thank you, Darren. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Again, as I say, I'm still fiddling with my phones just to try to see if I can somehow get my... Yeah, it is what it is. Well, I was just taking a bit of a brain rest. I was fiddling with my settings. What looking for, see if I could somehow get the Wi-Fi to work. See if I can get my hotspot to work. But we'll just... Got a 37 max taxiing for departure right about here. So this will be out in a bit. Hunting. So we got a Westjet Max. Or is it? No, it's not. It's just a Westjet 737-800 down at the button. So we'll bring the camera around to that. Thank you, Darren Phillips. Darren tells me that the 737 is heading to this 737 here is heading to Washington, D.C. The Air Canada one, right there, that's heading to Washington, D.C. Wow, I didn't even know that service existed. It's amazing. Vancouver direct to Washington, that's a new one. And here's our Westjet right there. Airspeed Alive. Tripod's too loose. See, if the tripod's too tight, then you get a shaky pan. If the tripod's too loose, you get a jerky pan. So it's just, there's a very fine line between too tight and too loose. And it's a very, very fine line. And finding it can sometimes take an entire show. For me, anyhow. It's just how it is. And the wind, when you've got a heavy wind component, it just makes it all the more difficult, actually. The wind is both a blessing and a curse, because it's a blessing that we're getting everything happening on this side, so that's fantastic. It's a curse, and that as soon as I point the camera towards the east, the wind takes control of the tripod and compromises the shot. So, there's a lander. American Airlines, I'm guessing it's in from Dallas. Landing on the other side. They should have brought them in on this side, a hell of a lot less taxing. So, yeah, that was not very good. And here's our Max heading to Washington, D.C. Wow, that's a long flight, Vancouver to Washington, D.C. Wow. And one of you were saying that the lander was from Chicago. Pan, yes, Pan, exactly. Pan. Okay, the battery's collapsing right now, so if the battery collapses, I'll be back in a second. Just beware. Battery is on 0, so if it collapses, don't go away. I will change the battery and I'll be right back. It'll just take me a second or two. But right now the battery went from 20 to 0, just like boom, like that. Okay, so we got the takeoff under our belts. So let's do the battery change. I don't want to have a problem. So let's do the battery change like right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll be back in a second, guys. Thank you for the patience while we did the battery change, but we are back. Didn't miss anything. I'm glad I caught it when I caught it. Porter. Okay. What have we got? Okay, we've got our United Airlines down at the button of 08 left. Oh, BizJet first. Too high for me to do a proper pan on them. This is United Airlines 737-800. Thank you, Matt. Did the best I could. Yeah, too bad no Wi-Fi, I know. Just definitely can't see any of the flight movements on my flight radar. It's very, very strange. I've got other networks showing up, but they're locked networks and they're not mine. So it is what it is. Yeah, that was cool. I think we have something neat coming our way. Oh, this is the American Airlines that just landed. The other side. We got the heavy coming in on the other side as well. Canada Star Alliance A330. Well, at least we got to see it. Better than a kick in the backside. Here's our American that landed on the south side too. Let me just see if I can. No. maybe it's a little bit quiet now. So why don't we can maybe do a Q&A. Why don't we do a Q&A? We can do a Q&A, I think. I'll grab my phone. Okay, so we've got a bit of downtime, ladies and gentlemen, so we can have a chat one-on-one. First, I'd like to thank DJ Ian for the Canadian Funds $2.79 donation. DJ Ian, thank you so much. Much appreciate your support. Flying is matter. It is. It does matter, too. Well, thank you so much. Hope you're all doing well. This is the Airliners Live Vancouver show. We've got a few minutes of non-activity, so I can answer any questions. Any comments, questions, we can chat right now. It's kind of quiet for the moment, so I do see the flare that just landed on the other side. So what can I tell you guys? Well, the big news here in here in Canada over the past few days, aviation-wise, is that, I don't know if you guys saw it on the internet or in your aviation news media or social media, but Air Canada has 777 out of commission for a while. Montreal Airport, they had a lav truck catch fire, and it burned quite extensively, very close to the rear of the rear fuselage on the port side. There was quite a bit of damage to the skin, and if there's damage to the stringers, that could be a very time-consuming repair. Definitely not a write-off, but could be months. That aircraft is out of service, so Air Canada is now down one wide body when they could least afford it, peak summer. So right now Air Canada's got a 767-200 Classic leased from an American wet lease operator, and that aircraft, I believe, is operating Toronto Dublin right now, the Omni Air 767. And they'll probably keep it in service. Just my guess, they'll probably keep that airplane around. They were planning to return that airplane to Omni, I think, sometime later this month. It's a wet lease. Or maybe, what do you call that, a damp lease? Yeah, I think it's called a damp lease. So the crew up front are Omni, but I think the crew in the back are maybe a mixture of Air Canada and Omni. So I think that's what you call a damp lease. Not a dry lease, not a wet lease, kind of halfway in between. So yeah, that's the news. Unfortunately, Air Canada's temporarily lost the use of one of their very heavy airplanes, 777, and that's a bummer. So what else can I tell you? Paula Dane says, when I finally come home, could you film my landing? Yes, I can. You just have to tell me when it is, and if I'm in town and the weather's good and the stars line up, I'd be happy to do that, Paula. So do let me know. And if it's during an Airliners Live show, that would be awesome. And maybe we could even do a pop-up show on that day as well. So do keep me posted, Paula, when that happens. That would be fun. So Matt Smith says we have one Omni coming into Manchester at the moment too. I wonder if so I'm stand corrected. I do believe the Air Canada flight from Toronto to Manchester is the Omni. It wasn't Dublin. It was Manchester. So that's the one. That's the one that we're talking about. And what else can I say? Steve Ackley says, Vancouver, wow, it's certainly better weather than here over in England. Yeah, it's hot and dry, but it's pleasant enough. I mean, could be 10 degrees hotter, which I wouldn't like. So we're mid to high 20s right now, so no complaints. It's a nice summer's day for sure. And what else can we say? How is Karen Monson doing? And Sue Major. And of course, who else have we got in the house? D. Stu says, what's my background? Am I a pilot? I got my private pilot's license in '83, but I've not been current really since I got the private pilot's license. I got my MBA in, when was that, '89, in finance and accounting, and I worked for one of Air Canada's connectors between '91 and '97, and was involved in the budgets and the financial operation of the airline and our aircraft fleet analysis and our aircraft operating lease negotiations and aircraft procurement and our relationships with the aircraft manufacturers. So that was from '91 to '97. So I've been self-employed since 1999, and I operate a number of aviation websites and digital businesses, aviation auction websites, streaming service. In a nutshell, Jetflix TV is the streaming service. Jetflix TV has a channel here on YouTube. My aircraft slide auction website is called airlineslides.com. If you collect airline slides, that's for you. And I'm big into aircraft display models. So I have a website, aircraftdisplaymodels.com. So all of these things that I do in combination provide me with my income. So I've been able to translate my obsession, my passion into my job, if you will. And just to let everybody know, a couple days ago I had a visit from one of the local TV stations, and they spent the entire morning with me, 3 hours filming me, and they're going to be doing a piece on my interests and my background for the local news. So that'll show up in a couple weeks, and once it does, I'll share that with everybody, so you guys can check it out, because it kind of answers what my background is filmed from a TV broadcast professional perspective. So we have a 37 taxiing out right now. I'm watching it. Glad you're doing well, Karen. Verena Sawatsky says, beautiful air quality in Richmond right now. I'm watching from Clearwater, BC, and the air is brown and hazy. Okay, so you've got smoke up there, Verena. I'm sorry to hear that. Stephen Ackley says, is there a place to plane spot at Vancouver like Manchester? Yes, well, this is one of them right now, north side, and we have an official YVR plane spotting location on the south side at the South Terminal. We've done probably half our Airliners Live shows from, both locations, 50-50, I'd say. So yes, if you watch some of our south side shows, you'll see what those spotting locations are like. Well, you know what this one's like, but you'll see what the south side spotting location is like. So we're still waiting. We've still got this, what is that, a Delta Embraer? We've got the Delta Embraer that's setting up. Yeah, we'll just wait a little bit for that, and then I'll climb behind the camera. So yeah, what else? What other interesting tidbits can I share with you guys? The breeze is good because it's keeping me cool, and I am wearing my shorts, but I do have my sun protection on. So again, it's kind of like the tripod, right? It can be too hot, too cold, but I'm just perfect. There's the sweet spot that I'm in right now, so that's awesome. I'm really quite comfortable. And thank you, Nightbot, for putting my YouTube link in there. Oh, we've got the RJ taxiing out. We've got the North Caribou our regional jet, RJ100, British-built, Avro RJ, not Canadian CRJ. So that's taxiing out right now, and we got a Q400 landing. So I'll get set up because we've got some action that's about to happen. So it's nice to chat, you know, put the ugly mug on the camera. So let's just see. Here's the Q400 alighting for us right now. Beautiful. And there's the RJ. Taxiing nicely. It's also a regular event here at YVR, these RJs. We've got two airlines that operate them. Summit Aviation and North Caribou. This is the North Caribou example. And here comes our Westjet as well. Right. There's the Westjet. Right up. try heading to Seattle. It's Delta Embraer. It's a good bet. Cute takeoff. Ooh, the wind. Okay. No, the wind does not like me facing into it, unfortunately. So, there's the North Caribou. Almost airspeed alive. That's it. Brakes are released. Yeah, not too many places on planet Earth can you see 146 action. Really? Oh, Air Canada's pushing. There we go. Have to see if I can get my Wi-Fi on. No, still no Wi-Fi. Hey, how are you doing? Oh, beer guy, nice to meet you. How are you doing? Oh, right on. Okay, we've got a spotter out here with us. Beer guy, nice to see you. Oh, right on. Okay. Wow. Wow, yeah, so we've got Beer Guy here with us. Nice to have you, man. Wow. It is. Please make yourself comfortable. Okay, well, wow. Oh, fantastic. So, Beer Guy, do you live... you're not in Vancouver, though, are you? You're... That's what I thought. Okay.
I was in New West.
Right.
But I'm just currently in Maple Ridge.
Oh, wow.
But I'm hoping to move back.
Wow. And that's your beer truck. Okay. Wow. No, it's fantastic. Oh, terrific. Yeah, no, good, perfect timing. Hang on. Oh,
we'll catch you live when you're on UK time.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? Why don't the two of us just have a quick hello here? If you stand right over there, Beer Guy, let's just have a... Yeah, it's nice, because this is unusual. Yeah, right over there, and I'll... Okay, guys, so this is I'm meeting Beer Guy. Let's see if I can... We're both in? I think we're both in. I'm meeting Beer Guy for the first time. Please, yeah, my name's Henry.
I'm Andy.
Andy, pleased to meet you. Beer Guy's a regular viewer of the show for months, I think, going back almost to day one. Long time.
I think it's pretty much day one.
Yeah, pretty much day...
It was a miserable day. You were cold.
Oh, was it so...
And you were over at the park.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
The benches.
Boy, that was challenging. That was a tough day. Yeah.
I was telling someone in Richmond to go over to Tim's and grab you a hot chocolate.
Wow. Yeah, because the water, remember, it was saturating the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was brutal. But, no, I'm so glad you came by. It's great to meet people. Venkman 7 I met. I don't know if you know his name, but I met him as well.
I think I watched that.
Yeah, yeah.
He does like 20-minute clips.
That's another fellow.
Oh.
Yeah, that's another fellow. The fellow who does the clip. Yes. Yeah, there's what's this? A tongue twister. There's two of them. There's it'll come to us, but you're close. You're close on. Yes,
Yeah,
eye trapper.
That's eye trap.
Eye trapper. Now, I'm just going to film this landing for everybody. But oh, it's awesome! I mean, I'm so glad I got to meet you. Let's grab this.
First time on YouTube.
Yeah. So let's just have a look here. Let's film this beautiful landing while we're at it. Well, that was great. As I say, your visit's just perfect timing. Do you do any video or photography yourself? Once you get a car, you'll be out here more easily.
Yeah, because I had a car accident over my car.
And this is your work vehicle, obviously.
So I was laid up for a while, and well, I watched so many streamers. I thought I'd maybe try some streaming.
Absolutely. Well, it's.
Throw it in my car and go for drives.
Yeah.
Show off PC.
Oh, very nice. Okay, very, very cool.
Some guys I watch, they wanted me to go down to the rodeo and live stream it, but I don't have any equipment for that.
Yeah. Well, as you can see, it's very What's that? Yeah, it's half 20 minutes, half an hour setup. So there's a lot here. Of course, I want to be under the umbrella. And as I was explaining to everybody that's watching right now, if I don't have the umbrella, it's very hard for me to actually see because we're facing south. So, but the umbrella, it's moving. We've got a lot of movement because of the wind.
It's a nice breeze. It's a warm day today.
Exactly. It is a really, really nice day. And so that's the pros and cons. That's the pro, right? It's quite comfortable, actually. So what have we got happening here? So this guy's pushing. Yeah, I've lost my Wi-Fi, which is strange because I use one camera for the Wi-Fi to watch flight radar, but it's not picking up my hotspot.
Fez watching?
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is watching. But
I watch him when I have Mondays off.
Okay, his flight sim show. Right.
I've got a few, and they're pretty funny.
Okay. Oh, good. I'm glad. So yeah, we're talking about John Fezza's Monday evening UK time flight sim show. For those of you that aren't aware, that's every Monday. John Fezza runs that show. And we've got something here on approach. I can't quite see what it is, but we're going to slowly move the camera around. I wonder if that's... Yeah, it's hard to tell. So do you deliver beer to restaurants? And is it...
Yeah, I deliver to restaurants, bars.
That's what I thought. Okay, yeah.
Sometimes there's offices, they'll have like a draft in there.
Right.
And then we have our beer in Rogers.
Right, but you don't actually have a beer tap to go get me a nice cold one now. Yeah. Yeah, that would be quite something. Oh, that's beautiful. American Airlines A321. That was good. Wow. So when you do your around BC streaming, you do that from your phone?
I'll probably do it from my phone just to see what it's like. So I just got to get a gimbal and get some battery pack.
Yeah. I mean, you can obviously the phone is the easiest thing, right? You can stream right to YouTube. But this is what we've got here is, took me a while. I think you may remember when I was starting up with Airliners Live, the teething. You know, there's a lot of just figuring things out with all this stuff that we've got here.
Well, I can get lots of help.
Right. Wow.
I watched 3 naked fishing streams.
Oh, yeah. Right. How was the traffic today, by the way, coming in? Not bad. Yeah, that's good. That's right. Well, that's what I was telling everybody on the channel right now, is that a lot of these flights from the States are bringing in cruise ship traffic. It's the busiest time right now. Oh, that's good. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, so for those of you that are unaware, we had a container. It was a port worker strike. Yeah. So our port was a bit quiet, yes, but we're now back to they're back to work. So that's good. But yeah, if they're taking the trucks off the road, that, you know, port trucks, that makes a big difference. Yeah, I was going to say Knight Street and Oak Street maybe, or yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah, the border. So with your job delivering the beer, everywhere in the Lower Mainland?
Pretty much across Canada.
Okay. Okay. But right. So you do your deliveries, and then this afternoon you're heading back to your home.
Yeah, I gotta go to Mayfair Lakes Golf Course, and then my deliveries are done for the day.
Okay. Where's Mayfair Lakes Golf Course? Okay. Okay. Wow. Yeah, well, Beer Guy, I mean, it's a pleasure to meet you. Wow, I'm glad you stopped by and said hello. Wow. Yeah. That's fantastic.
Still gotta get one of those airliner.
You know, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's nice, isn't it? It is nice with the mountains, North Shore Mountains. It's a very nice T-shirt. Actually, yeah, so I'll plug that now. If anybody's interested in Airliners Live T-shirts and swag, there's a beautiful Airliners Live Vancouver T-shirt, and it's got the Vancouver in large letters, and it's got the North Shore Mountains as the backdrop to the front of the T-shirt. It's quite nice. I can wear it on a bit of a cooler day when I'm not all covered up, protected from the sun. Look at all the trucks that went by and kicked up all this smoke.
Is there any reason why they're taking off from this runway?
Yes, they're taking off from this runway because we're on 08, and they can't take off on the other runway because of construction. Because they're doing construction on the south runway, and it's not possible to do departures. So all the traffic comes on this side, so we're lucky today, and we get all this great takeoff action. Oh, here we go. Beautiful. 777 on the roll. This should be good.
Well, if I catch you online on a Saturday, I'll fix it.
Oh, yeah. That would be a pop-up show. That would be amazing. Yeah. Well, that's really spectacular, actually. That is super spectacular.
It's a nice takeoff.
Oh, it was a buttery smooth takeoff. What, absolutely, yeah. They're not all fantastic, but that one was absolutely magnificent. And then we've got Air China pushing back right here. So they'll be out momentarily. I would say within the next 10 minutes they should be taking off. Awesome. Wow. So someone asked, how do I keep it so stable? Yeah, I'm filming on a tripod. And it's about fine-tuning the adjustments on the tripod so it's not too tight and it's not too loose. That's it. It's all about the settings. It's about the wind as well. The wind can make the video very shaky. So we were lucky we didn't have a lot of wind when I pointed the camera to the east. So we got another takeoff. Let's see if I can be lucky again. It's all luck.
You got like 4 in a row.
Yeah, oh, it's back. It'll be busy. We've been busy since we started the show today, so we've been really lucky. It's been non-stop action except for, well, maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's going to get busy for the next hour and a half.
Yes, it's going to be busy. Exactly. Exactly. So
Get to watch Korean Air take off.
yeah, that's right. We'll see Korean Air. Wow, that was good too. That was also a great one. The wind is just perfect right now. It's not interfering with the panning, which is awesome. But as Beer Guy just said, we're going to get quite busy here. What time is it? It's coming up on 1 o'clock. We've got at least over an hour of busy peak action.
So when I try to take my lunch here at the airport over at the park.
Yeah, it's the time to be here. Yeah, it's the time and place to be. So let's just check the chat. Oof, a lot of chat here, guys. I apologize for missing that. A lot of people are mentioning you, Beer Guy. So when you watch this in the after show, a lot of people have mentioned you in the chat. Exactly. It'll be there for you. Wow, it's nice, really nice actually, really nice. So Beer Guy, are you here like 5 days a week in Vancouver, more or less? 4 days a week, okay. Right. Oh, we got a Q400. It is? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Q400 on the roll.
And I'm in Richmond a couple of days a week.
That's the days you can get to visit the airport. Really nice takeoffs, actually. Before you arrived here, we had a lot of wind outflow from the east, and whenever I turned the camera to the east, it got really shaky. Really shaky. So just the wind changes, of course, all the time.
Yeah.
So, but right now it's really good. So we have Adrian Whitehead says, I've really enjoyed the last hour or so, Henry. Thank you. I've got to be up at 4 a.m. for work, so see you next time. Thank you, Adrian. Glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out with us. Much appreciate that. And you have a good sleep.
I can relate. I'm up at 4 every morning.
Yeah.
Good to see Air China.
Yes. Yeah, Air China's disconnecting and they're now taxing out. really good action. They are. They're very smooth right now. And there's the Air China taxiing out. Oh yeah. Yeah, they'll come out pretty shortly. We've got another Westjet. It's rolling. Wow. Okay, next is Air China. It's nice and busy. I'm guessing it's probably going to Shenyang or Zhengzhou. Not sure which one it is. Christopher says, who makes the Q400? Well, it was designed by de Havilland Bombardier, but it's now built by Viking Aviation out of Victoria. They've taken over the manufacture of the Q400 and all de Havilland products, and they're going to be setting up a Calgary-based assembly line for the Q400. Believe it or not, yeah, they'll be building Q400s in Calgary starting soon, I believe. So that's a great question.
That's something for Calgary.
It's a big thing for Calgary, yeah.
Especially now that there's a hub for Westjet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big thing for Calgary. Q400 factory. So great question, Christopher Dennis. Let's see if we can...
Be here for the Lufthansa?
I'm not sure. It depends what time Lufthansa's in at today.
3 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be staying that long, yeah. Yeah, because we started the show at 11, so we've been going for... Yeah, we've been here for 2 hours. I know we'll be here for another hour, but I don't think we'll be here for another 2 hours. Yeah. Okay, here comes Air China. I'm sorry?
What time does John usually
I think John Feza's show is 7 p.m. UK time. I'm not 100% sure, but let's see if somebody will mention it in the chat. Does anybody,
That's about 10 a.m. our time.
Yeah, so we'll see if anybody can comment here when John Feza's show is on Mondays. So this is Air China, 777-300.
He did Vancouver to Edmonton and return.
Okay, somebody said, yeah, John Fez is 7 p.m. UK time on Mondays. Yeah, so I was right about that. But he did a Vancouver flight, you said?
Edmonton.
Okay. So we're just waiting for Air China here. Heading to Shenyang, that's what I thought. Ooh, yeah. That was spectacular. Really nice takeoff. Wow. Yeah, really nice. Wow. We've got a little bit of a lull right now, but it won't last. Oh yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate your coming. So you're heading out now?
Yeah, I gotta get back.
Well, we'll see you next time. We'll see you next time. Maybe on a Saturday. Or next Thursday. All the best, Beer Guy. So yeah, we've had Beer Guy here with us, and it was nice meeting you, man.
See if Henry's around.
And here I am.
I saw the umbrella, and then I'm driving by and I saw your car
Right?
with your channel on it.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's the. I've got my Jetflix TV logos on it, so you can't miss it. But no, thanks a lot, Beer Guy. And that's right. You've got your own. You've got a Beer Guy channel on YouTube.
Well, there's no content.
No content. Okay, not yet.
No. Maybe I end of summer.
Excellent.
For sure next spring.
Terrific. Well, nice meeting you.
Price.
Awesome. Well, good luck with it, and it was a pleasure to meet you, man. Okay, thanks, Beer Guy. We'll see you soon.
See you guys.
Okay. Hey, well, hang on. There it goes, Beer Guy. It was nice.
See you guys.
Hang on, wait. There he goes. Okay. Bye, Beer Guy. Yeah, that was fun, guys. Yeah. No, Beer Guy's been on our channel. He's a regular viewer, almost every one of our shows, and yeah, I just want to acknowledge that and thank him very much for his kind support over the many months. He was right there from the very beginning when I was struggling with learning the ropes with the equipment and dealing with lashing down rain. It's like buckets of water were being dumped on me on my show and being thrown into the face of the camera, and the wind was blowing things, and yeah, that was those were tough times. Tough times, man. Wow. So yeah, it was great to see Beer Guy. And Chester Mike, thank you very much for posting some links there. I appreciate that. Much appreciated. So Eggpeck says a lot of Chinese visitors to YVR. Yeah, it's true. Nearby Richmond has many Chinese businesses. Well, actually, Richmond, BC is, I'm going to say, I mean, it's probably 90% Asian, I would say. It's essentially like Hong Kong. Asian people like Richmond. They like being close to the airport, and of course their communities are there. So all the Chinese restaurants and Asian restaurants and stores, it's great. It's like being in Hong Kong or Taiwan. So that's right. That's right. Yeah, Matt, it was nice to put a face to the name. So it was nice to meet. Nice to meet Beer Guy. Yeah, man, if he could show up with a nice cold beer here, ooh. That's in my dreams, of course. We've got Westjet taxiing out for us right now. 37, of course. As I explained, I don't have my Wi-Fi. My phone's not able to pick up my hotspot, so I don't have access to flight radar, so I can't really tell anybody what the flight numbers are, where the aircraft are going, so we'll just have to, that is what it is. Yeah. Okay, there we go. We're lucky we don't have the wind blasting the camera. So it's just nothing but luck. Timing and luck, really. And here comes United Airlines right now. We saw this airplane arrive just a short while ago. So, oh, look at this. Avroliner number 2. Here's the Summit Aviation RJ taxiing out. This is amazing. Right here on the Airliners Live show, you're going to see 2 different passenger airlines with Avroliners. I don't believe there's anywhere on the planet where you can see 2 different airlines flying passengers on British-built Avroliners, except here at Vancouver YVR on the Airliners Live show. So this is how special it is. The type is primarily relegated to freight and maybe firefighting. There's just not too many airlines flying passenger Avroliners still. So this is Summit Aviation. They are charter flights. So you can't, unfortunately, buy a ticket on them and go for a flight on them. They're chartered to mines, I believe, mining operators and natural resource companies that need to move their personnel from the south to their mining points in the north. And that's why these flights operate. But look at that. Fantastic that we get to see this aircraft. And a short while ago, we got to see the North Caribou aircraft perform for us. So it's a Vancouver thing. Avroliners. Wow. We've got a landing airplane. I obviously cannot see what it is. There's something landing here. I just let it come closer, then I'll put the camera on it.
Air Canada 213, contact ground 12715. 2715, Air Canada 213. Southbound Air Canada 213 is John Juliet, Ultra Kilo,
Air Canada 213, ground 60 via Juliet Charlie to the apron.
Juliet Charlie, Air Canada 213.
See if we can figure out what this is. Looks like Korean. Nice landing. Really nice landing. That's obviously inbound from Seoul, Korea. Really cool. That's it. Okay, showtime. Showtime. Okay, it's time for the Airliner. I'm going to move this around fast. So this is it. It's on the active. And no delays rolling.
Air Canada A380 Heavy, stand 58, request push.
Air Canada A380 Heavy, ground traffic is company max, just waiting at the right-hand side way for gate 49, push back to start your discretion.
Air push us over, discretion.
Push up to 140, 109.55, good day.
1955,
Yeah, 2 for 1. That was really something. I never get tired of watching those airplanes fly, 4-engined Jumbolinos. Korean Airlines going straight to the gate. Good for them. Battery's at 33% for those of you that are wondering. So we're okay for the time being. We've got a departure here. Hello, Oscar T from Germany. Yeah, Matt, thanks for asking about the battery. As I say, we're at 33%. So I'm watching it like a hawk. Thank you, Short Live Stream. Glad you're enjoying our channel. And hello, Anika Greenwood. Oh. cool. Very cool. And Korean is parked right there. They're in their parking spot nicely. And Kitty B, hi Kitty, member for 9 months in business class. Well, awesome. Thank you so much, Kitty B, for your support. And Kitty B says, fantastic show as usual, Henry. Well, it's my pleasure, Kitty B. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with us. Appreciate it very much. Definitely. Night plane spotting. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a nice evening. Flying Peacock says, Henry, we're having a mini task fair. Yeah, I'd love to attend. It's my dream to attend one of the Manchester shows. I mean, you guys are lucky. You guys get to have 2 a year. I used to organize the show. Oh, here comes the smoke. Dust. I'll hold my breath. Better. Yeah, I used to organize a airline collectible show here at Vancouver up until a couple years before the pandemic. I did it for maybe a decade, something like that. I love airline collectible shows. I just love them. So you guys are lucky that you have 2 a year in the UK. That's really fantastic. Alan S. says those 146s are a rare sight these days. Expecting to see a BAC 111. Now that would be pulling a rabbit out of the hat, for sure. Yeah, I don't think there's any 111s still flying. I don't think. I think they're done. From Alaska Airlines, Embraer, or SkyWest, coming in from Seattle. I've only had one flight on a BAC 111, and that was from Birmingham to Belfast, Nuts Corner. And that was on Maersk, British Airways, operating for British Airways in '96. I actually, a friend of mine organized for me to have a flight on the Airbridge Vanguard. So I flew up to Belfast. I was over in the UK for a week visiting him. That's my good friend Ron Cosis of Coventry. He worked for the company that organized all of the Viscounts and Vanguard flights and the Electras for Parcel Force. Reed Aviation was the name of the company that he worked for, but I worked in the airline industry here in Canada, so he was able to organize a flight for me on the Vanguard. So I flew. He drove me to Birmingham Airport, and I flew on the 111, the Maersk 111, British Airways flight number, up to Belfast, Nuts Corner, and I overnighted and then had the Vanguard flight. No, I'm wrong. That was for Viscount. Sorry, that was when I flew the British World Viscount from Nuts Corner to Coventry. I'm getting my flights all mixed up. I flew on the Vanguard out of... where was that from? I'm getting my flights mixed up. Was that from Liverpool, possibly? to Coventry. I'm just trying to remember, because he drove me to an airport to get on the Vanguard. I think it might have been East Midlands Airport. I think it might have been East Midlands. Yeah, but yeah, the 111 though, I've only had the one flight, and I'm lucky to have had that. It's a hard airplane to fly on. Robin Giles says, I flew on a 111 from Birmingham to Malta in 75. Paul Hiley says, my first flight in 70 was on a 111. It's a great airplane. I love the 111. As a matter of fact, if you go to my Jetflix TV channel on YouTube, I've got a video on my flight of the 111. Somewhere in there, you'll see I've got a short snippet on my flight on the 111. I filmed the entire flight. And my memory's coming back to me. I didn't fly, the 111 didn't go to Belfast Nuts Corner. It actually went to, I'm pretty sure it went to Dublin. And I think I flew from Dublin on the Viscount back to Coventry. That's correct. Yeah, see, my memory is a bit shoddy. Apologize. But yeah. So Short Live Stream, welcome to Premium Economy. Thank you very much, Short Live Stream, for upgrading your membership with us. We appreciate it. That's awesome. Welcome aboard. Hungry Gaming says, have I flown on a DC-10? Yeah, I've had lots of DC-10 flights over the decades. Varig, Canadian Airlines, Western Airlines, who else? United Airlines, Northwest Airlines. Did I mention them? Yeah, Northwest. Yeah, I've had quite a few DC-10 flights. Same with TriStars. Living in Canada, I've flown on Air Canada TriStars, Air Transat TriStars. I even flew the Air Atlanta Icelandic TriStar from Gatwick to Lanzarote in '97. So yeah, I've had a number of TriStar rides as well. Good airplane. I love the DC-10. I love Trijets. I mean, they're good airplanes. They're very good airplanes, both the TriStar and the L1011. If you want to fly Trijet, you can't do it today. They're done. Yeah, the DC-10, they had the bolt problem with the pylon. The one crashed badly, right? The United Airlines, or not United, the American Airlines in Chicago. I remember it very well. That accident. I remember what I was doing at the time. We were on haul. We were in the States for a weekend away, and that's when that happened. I do remember that DC-10 crash. The pylon bolts failing. But once they got that sorted out, it was a great airplane. Tail dragger. The L1011, that when that was being developed, there was a lot of question marks and whatnot on that airplane. They kept on changing engines, and I think there might have been some payola involved with certain airlines. Yeah, but it got built, and it was a good airplane at the end. And then LNS says DC-10 poor safety record. Yeah, also there's the Turkish Airlines DC-10 crash as well. Not to do with the pylon. So yeah, the DC-10 did have, it did have its troubles, that's for sure. So we've got a Dreamliner taxiing out right now. waiting for it to get down into position there. We've got a MAX taxiing out. We've also got the Alaska taxiing in. Too bad about the focus. Okay, so let's go down to the button of 08 left, or right, I should say. There it is. Wait for this Dreamliner to get into position. Yeah, FedEx DC-10 accident in China. I didn't know about that one. Yeah, Colin Johnson says the Airbridge Vanguard's regularly visited Liverpool. I think it was Liverpool that he drove me to fly in the Vanguard to back to Coventry. I think it was Liverpool where I did that flight out of. I've got a video of that too. I rode on the jump seat and I got to film the flight. It's fantastic. British Airways inbound from Gatwick. Okay. Nice. Battery's at 18%. mean, we're watching it like a hawk here. If we have a battery collapse, I'll be right back, just so everybody's aware. We've got airplanes piled up here, so we'll do this departure, then maybe we'll do the battery change. So yeah, battery's at 18%, everybody, just so you know. 18%. If the battery collapses, I will change it. I'll be back very quickly. So just so everybody is aware. Battery is at 18%. Just be aware. Again, battery is at 18%. Battery might collapse. If it does collapse, I will change it ASAP. Do not leave. The show is not over. This is just simply a battery change. Battery is now 17%. We might be able to get this departure in. Let's just see what we're made of. Good. We got it. Battery's still at 17%. And let me just see. We've got a lander, and I'm not sure if it's small, but I'm going to do the battery change. Okay, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, battery change. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll be back in 10 seconds. Back in black, and we've missed nothing. We're at 100% on the battery. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thanks for your patience. British Airways is parking. And we do have a lander as well. We'll see if we can do the double whammy. Yeah, we can. This is just getting our money's worth here. Okay. Is it Alaska Airlines? It looks like it. Lots of airplanes. Look at all that. Waiting for us to film and spot. Wow, good stuff. No, we're getting a lot of airplanes in today, which is what it's all about. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty stoked. It's awesome. Guess you guys want to see the Reggie. Mike Alpha. Yeah, okay, it's BizJet time. BizJet time. Corporate iron on the roll. Falcon 50. Trijet. Sounds like a CF-18 or F5. Yeah, CF-5, CF-18. Yeah. Had a military sound to it, actually, which I liked. Definitely. CRJ on the roll. It's a runway hog. Yeah, it's a runway hog. Trijet, yes. Yes, the British Airways staff were well organized. Good point. Whoever's doing the ground handling on British Airways, kudos to them. They've got they didn't have to take a delay. They're right there, busting their chops, running around. And look at that, there's the guy running right there on the left-hand side. He's not walking, taking his time, chewing the fat, having a coffee. Okay, so what have we got? We got a Q400 on the roll. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. Beautiful day. It's a beautiful day for plane spotting and hanging out at the airport, I must say. He's running to get his coffee. Okay. Okay, so another CRJ. About ready to bust a move. That's it. Okay, we're waiting patiently. Let's have some showtime. It's rolling. Okay. Another one. Another RJ. CRJ, I should say. Canada RJ. Not Avro RJ. Air France is pushing back. We'll get an A350 departure out of this. Cool, very cool, and it's non-stop. It's chock-a-block. We got chock-a-block. There we are. just really good. Working out well for us. So is John Feza in the house? If John Feza is in the house, please make yourself known, John. People are asking if your presence is gracing us. Wow, just one after another. No rest for the wicked. Oh, we've got a Dreamliner pushing back for us. And Venkman 7, thank you, Venkman. Venkman gifted 1 Airliners Live membership. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Venkman. Okay. Focus. That was cool. Yeah. Okay, heavy landing. Heavy landing.
I'm showing 43, and if you know something other than that, let me know.
Yeah, that's it. Mike Papa to the apron. Air New Zealand. It's a really, really busy period we've got here. Q400 on the roll. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm just having an amazing time. I mean, this is what I like. Non-stop action. Just love it. It's wonderful. Got a lander. We've got 4 airplanes waiting. So it's busy. Let's see if I can figure out what's on approach. Zoom in.
A340 ground company, RJ behind you, taxiing northbound on Juliet, 143. You want to go by pushback 39 at your discretion, and pushback till north, southbound on Juliet, see with me. Company, RJ, our discretion, taxiing north pushback. Sorry, who was at 35? Is that 89?
United Airlines. Nope. With hot weather, the camera does have trouble focusing, especially for backlit.
United 2051 is joining Mike 5 for gate 74. United 2051 ground, taxify on Mike, Sierra to the apron. Mike, Sierra to the apron, United 2051.
Another 37 about to roll. So I will, yeah, it's rolling now, so I think we'll just move camera around the runway. There we go. Beautiful.
Traffic is at 30, correction, 2400 pushing back at 32, another queue pushing at 35. While you're able to push back 31, your discretion.
Success, push back our discretion.
Wow. So we've got Air New Zealand parking, and we've got Air France coming out. This is amazing.
1889, ground taxi by Delta and Echo 317. 1889, another traffic company pushed to 20.
That's really good. And we've got another aircraft rolling on the active. So I'll very slowly move the camera around. It's Porter. House of Porter. Quiet machine. So busy and nice. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Yeah, no airplane can land because it's so busy. heavy. Heavy, heavy.
That's 416, contact background 12715. Traffic 9 ground runway 0 left, so weather 3011, taxi down Lima Hotel, full traffic.
Wow, I'm just really speechless. I truly am. Air France is number 2. It's Air France. Okay, the Q400's rolling. Rolling for us. Air France A350 heading to Charles de Gaulle Airport. But first we have a lander. First we have a lander. Bit of a ways out. Hope you're all doing well. Somebody sees a moose. Are there any polar bears out there? They're a bit far away from Churchill, Manitoba. Okay, what have we got? What have we got? Looks heavy to me. Not necessarily, though. I think it's not heavy. Air France might be moving. Yes. So here it is. This is the Air France A350. We saw it arrive just a short while ago. Seemed like only maybe an hour and a half ago, maybe. Fast turnaround on Air France. Definitely. This is the A350 heading to Charles de Gaulle Airport, Paris. You're watching Airliners Live. This is Henry Tenby, Vancouver International, runway 08 left departure. Showtime. Revenge of the Heavies. That was possibly the best departure of today. I don't know what you guys think, but I think that was the nicest takeoff that we saw today. I actually filmed it. It was absolutely terrific. I mean, par excellence. Par excellence is what I can say to that. Yeah. The French have stolen the show. I think they must have known, oh, there's a spotter up on the hill there. Let's put on a hell of a show for him. We're going to do an early rotation so we can make an awesome video. So we're going to do this especially for the Airliners Live viewers. I bet you that's what they said. Well, in my dreams. In our dreams. I mean, but it was just like nice and early rotation, smooth as silk. Yeah, the French just nothing but class, right? They know how to fly the airplane too. Well, look who's pushing back. Japan Airlines is pushing back right now. Look at the lineup here. Oh my gosh. We've got some serious lineup action here. I'm going to show this to you guys here in a second. We got another lander. So many props, Q4, it's just everything here, guys. Look at the lineup. Look at the lineup here. Look at them all. We've got it's an aviation spotter dream come true. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 aircraft lined up. We got gel coming out. That makes 9. Oh, we've got 2 more. 10, 11. Oh, 10, 11. There we go. And another. We got a lander. We've just got non-stop action here. So, I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am, because I'm just mega stoked. From Mexico City. Wow. Just so nice and busy for us. Wow. Just awesome. That was just magnificent. Definitely summer busy traffic here for us. Summer busyness. Oh, look what we have. Rouge. We've never had one of these on the show, I don't think. A Rouge. Our first Air Canada Rouge of the show, of Airliners Live. They live in Eastern Canada. They live in Montreal. They live in Toronto. I don't recall seeing an Air Canada Rouge here since before the pandemic. It's been a while, a long time since we've seen a Rouge. I'm very happy, guys. Hang on. Let me establish radar contact. There comes the wind, buffeting the camera. Nothing I can do. Back to Narita. Look at this. So busy. There's like a dozen airplanes waiting to take off here. Q400 just about ready to roll. It's going. Coming. Followed by another Q400. It's the wind. The wind is really fierce now, so we've got a lot of camera movement. A lot of wind movement, but that's okay. We'll just have to take it for what it is. It's amazing. It's the wind. I'm having a great... See, as soon as the wind picks up, it's really quite difficult for me. But that's it. It was nice while it wasn't windy, but... So, c'est la vie. A lot of wind now. We've got a lot of wind buffeting, hitting the camera and the umbrella. Smelling some burnt kerosene, which is nice. Aerodrome smells are nice. I just kind of, I'm giving my vocal cords a break, folks. Korean Airlines. Another heavy coming out. Look, this is coming out now. A330. No, there we go. And here comes Korean. Just really busy. As I say, I kind of ran out of things to say. I'm kind of speechless. So I hope you're all doing well. Marinaldo is joining us from Rio de Janeiro. Bom dia. Bom dia, Marinaldo. Forgot all my Portuguese. Kevin D, thank you very much, Kevin D, for gifting 5 Airliners Live memberships. Very much appreciate your help and your support. Thanks so much, Kevin. Looks like flare. Again, thank you very much, Kevin, for that very generous donation of 5 Airliners Live memberships that you gifted. Thank you so much. Battery is at 68%, so we're actually pretty good, guys. Pretty good. Wow. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 airplanes lined up here. Still, 6 airplanes. Very, very nice. Very nice to get the Rouge. And look what is coming, another heavy. This heavy's coming out from the horseshoe. So we're just getting treated to a spectacular display of departures here. I have to say, spectacular. Wow. Tony Parkinson, thank you so much, Tony, for your generous gift of 5 Airliners Live memberships. Thank you so very much. We all very much appreciate your help, Tony. Thank you. Okay, it's JAL. Here comes the JAL 76 right here, turning onto the active. Oh, look, they're showing the Air New Zealand. Oh, showtime. Trying to get the camera to focus, but it's not wanting to do it. In baby steps. Nope. It's just tough. Because of the backlit and the heat. It just... Anyhow, that's Lynx. Right there. Throwing the camera all over, unfortunately. Yeah. Fair number of people out here watching the planes. I'm just kind of out of words here, folks, and I do apologize. Again, happy birthday, Matt Smith. We're wishing Matt a very happy year ahead, and I hope he had a great day as well. Still got 4, 5, 6 airplanes here waiting to depart. we're... Ooh! Yeah, you can see that. Even the airplanes are being thrown all over the place. It is windy. Yeah, it is windy. So it makes it hard for filming and even hard for flying, too. Alex is watching from Arizona. Welcome to the show, Alex. Okay, heavy. This should be interesting. See if this wind shear has any bearing on this aircraft's departure. Air Canada 777. It's quite a strong wind. It's not entirely straight down the runway, so we'll see how it plays out here for them. That's it, they're rolling. Good. I enjoyed that. Hey, Venkman7, thank you very much for that $2 Canadian donation for the Queen of the Skies lining up. Thank you very much, Venkman. Really appreciate that. That was very kind of you. Thank you so much. So Master Donnie says the Lufthansa 747 is coming. I wonder how long it will take. It's 2:30 right now. I wasn't planning on staying too much longer. We'll have to see how much longer it's going to be before the Lufthansa actually does show up, because it might get very quiet in the next few minutes, because we've only got one airplane after this one, actually, so we'll see. This is Lynx Air getting ready to roll. Well, Lufthansa 1 minute out. I can wait 1 minute, so... Thank you, Venkman7. That's not a problem. 1 minute. And I do see it. I've got visual on it. So this Lynx has to bust a move quick, actually, and he is. Well, we're going to see Lufthansa. Seven 747-400. We're wrestling with the winds as soon as we point the camera facing east. And Lufthansa is set up. Lufthansa set up. So let's get this Lufthansa under right now. There it is. Awesome. I love four engine Boeings. And if you're lucky enough to fly 747-400, you know that this is an awesome airplane. It's the king of the skies. Look at this beast. Said it's been a long day, all the way from Frankfurt am Main, Flughafen Frankfurt to Vancouver, with 1 million pounds of metal strapped to your back end. I definitely agree. It's been a long day for the air crew and the flight attendants. Awesome to see this airplane, guys. What a treat for us. Mega treat. he's got his spoilers up still. Awesome. He hasn't stowed the spoilers. That must be because of the wind, I think. I think that's a taxi procedure in heavy wind to keep those wings down, to kill any airflow over the wing surface. Interesting to see, though. Very neat to see that. Yeah, that's definitely a Boeing procedure, just for safety, to keep the airplane from getting airborne because of the heavy winds. They don't want any lift to cause any damage to the aircraft. Wow. Oh, there you have it, guys. 450 of you still in the house. Vinkman7 says Swiss is 8 minutes out, just in case. Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait another 8 minutes. I'm all for it if you guys are for it. So there's 454 of you here. So let's see how many of you are going to hang out with us here for the next 8 minutes. We might have to chew the fat, because I think it's going to be quite dead. There's nothing on approach, there's nothing on the departure at this point. So, you know what? I think we can just chill out for a few minutes here. I can take some questions. So, let's see. Let's just see. I've got the phone here, guys. So, what do you think? How was the show? How did you guys like the show? I liked it. I thought it was busy. Really busy. It was a unique show, and yeah, lots of traffic too. So what can we say? Oh, hey, Niels. Apparently Niels is in the house. So hey, Niels, I hope you're doing well. Niels is a good friend of mine from Amsterdam, and yeah, so if Niels is in the house, that's awesome. So thank you, Paul. Highly glad you enjoyed the show. So somebody asks, where are you going on your next trip? I don't know if the question is directed to me. Robin Giles says, yeah, it was a great show. Yeah, I thought it was good. And Yorkshire Rose, Samir, yeah, it was really, really nice. And nice to have the Lufthansa 747-400 come in and grace our show with its beautiful presence. So yeah, I've got an eye on the final approach in case I can see that A340. And there's Dutch Aviation Blog, Niels. Hey Niels, nice to see you're here, still vertical, and all is well. So thank you for joining the show, Matt. Yeah, we're going to hang out for another 6 or 7 minutes until that Swiss aircraft can arrive, and then we'll knock the show on its head. So, thank you, Carl. Appreciate that. Hey, if anybody is watching and feels like donating 1 unit of currency of their home country, so £1, €1, 1 fart, whatever, 1 yen, I'd appreciate it. No obligation, but if you haven't already made a donation, that would be amazing to make just 1 currency unit of your home country currency. So yeah, $1 Canadian. But if you've already made a donation, please, no more donations if you've already done it. So it's just an opportune time for me to ask kindly, to put the hat out for the small tips, if you guys can do that. So Iden Witness says, where am I going on my next trip? Hard to say. I think it's going to be Amsterdam, to be honest, in September for the big Amsterdam airline show that's coming up, which 3rd week of September. It's a fabulous show. It's the biggest airline collectible show in the world. So I'm planning to go to the Amsterdam show. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to say that's probably my next trip. Matt, thank you very, very much for the £1.99 donation. Awesome. Thank you so very much. Really appreciate that. And Mel W. Mel, thank you for the $2 Canadian donation. Every penny helps us cover the costs, and we appreciate it. So Robin Giles, thank you for your £1. It's really appreciated, and I thank you from my heart to yours for hanging out and chewing the fat and watching the airplanes with me. So that was awesome. Chrissy B, thank you for your £2 donation. That's awesome. Thank you, Chrissy. And Chester Mike 747. Yeah, it's a beauty, isn't it? King and queen of the skies. Chester Mike, thank you so much for that £7.47 donation. Chester Mike says, great show. And the Queen visited. Yes, she did. Andrew Baird, thank you so much, Andrew, for that £3 donation. Oh, we've switched runways, by the way. We're now on runway 26, and we just had a Delta Sky West landing, and I think I've got the see an airplane out there. But Andrew Baird, thank you very much for the £3 from Mary, Maggie, and Angus. Great show. Thank you so much, Andrew. Very much appreciate that. And Racy, if I'm pronouncing that correct. Racy, thank you so much for the $4.99 donation. And I like your gift too. That's funny. Incredible. Yes, the 747 was incredible, and we're just so grateful that we've got it here in Vancouver on a regular basis, guys. So thank you for those donations. I really appreciate it. Again, every penny helps, and it's appreciated very much. So I do see a small airplane landing, but we might as well film it. Why not? I'll just get behind the rig here, put the lens on it. Stand by 1, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on, I just dropped my phone, so bear with me. Yeah, this is the challenges of gadgets and whatnot. Bear with me here. No. There. Let's see if that holds. I think I'm gonna be okay now. So Paula Dane says, Miss Vancouver coming back soon. So we're waiting for this A340. Do you guys know how many minutes out it is? Because as I say, I don't have my Wi-Fi. It's just not working for me, so I don't have access to the flight radar, so I don't know how many minutes out it is. 2 minutes out. Perfect. Thank you, Venkman. So 2 minutes. I think I'd probably see it then. If it's 2 minutes out, I think I've established visual contact. It's on the Vazi. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. This is probably a Westjet. Yeah, this is a Westjet, I think. Holding the camera. Yeah, the wind is just all over the place, so it makes for hairy filming. But at least we had most of the show with dual ops. That was fantastic. So maybe the next aircraft is going to be the Swiss. to see. We'll have to see. Okay, so John C. says the Swiss is right behind the Westjet. So I do see the aircraft. I've got my my eyeballs on it right now, so hopefully that's it. So thanks for the heads up on that, Venkman 7. That was a good recommendation. And Kevin D says, thank you everyone for the amazing support today on my stream. I agree, Kevin. Thank you to everybody. Everybody was just awesome. And I really appreciate all of you being here watching with us. That's fantastic. And Chester Mike, thank you for posting the link to the Classic Jets category on Jetflix TV, on the Jetflix TV video platform that I operate. I appreciate that. You guys can have a look at it and see what you think. That would be amazing. I know some of you are members of Jetflix TV. Thank you. Thank you for your support. So here comes Swiss. Let's get the camera set up. I do have wind. That didn't come out the way I wanted it, actually. We have wind. And here it is, I think. Swiss, about to grace us with its presence. Look at the wing wobble. Neat. Too bad it's not a 340, it's a 330. But we'll take it, because it's from Switzerland. Wow. Rock those wings, baby. Have it. Mission accomplished. Swiss is here. Switzerland has come to Vancouver in beautiful format, I must say. Holy moly. Yeah. Well, there she is. Swiss A330, having arrived in beautiful Vancouver, all the way from, I guess, Zurich. As I say, I don't have my flight radar, so I can't really say for certain what's going on here, but I'm guessing it's Zurich. But it's here. Beautiful. So, let's move the camera around. We've had an awesome show. There's no question about that. That's not up for debate. We've really had an awesome show. Okay, just want to thank everybody. I want to make sure I haven't missed anybody here on the donation side of the house. Race, yes, Race, thank you very much for that $4.99 donation. Race has great production. I think you've made multiple donations today, Race. That's very kind of you. Mega kind. And Esther L. Esther, thank you for your $1.49 Canadian donation. That's very much appreciated. Thank you so much. And who else have we got? Ian Finley gifted 5 Airliners Live memberships. Wow, Ian. Hats off to you. Thank you very much. That is very, very generous and very, very kind of you. We really, really appreciate that amazing support from all of you, actually. Thank you all very, very much for your awesome support. So, somebody says 14 likes to 700. Okay, thank you, Loopy. So thank you, Robin, and yeah, thank you all the mods for your support. I think we've had a good day. We've had a good, fun day. It's been a good time out at the airport. A lot of laughs. Yeah, Porter, I think we'll sacrifice the Porter just because, what the heck, we've had a good one. And Royce, Race, very, very kind of you. $9.99 from Race. You guys play in our living room 24/7. LOL. Thought I'd say hello and thanks. Well, Race, I'm glad you are loving the Airliners Live channel, and I'm so glad that you loved the Vancouver show today as well. You've been extremely generous with your donations, as you all have been, so thank you so much. Swiss is taxing in. I'll just film the Swiss taxing in to the gate, just because it's here, obviously. Don't want to miss out on that goodie. It's right there, so we might as well watch it as it makes its way to the gate. It's going to park probably right in front of us, I'm guessing. Nice and close. Let's see where it parks. Great way to end the show, actually. Yeah, we had the Queen of the Skies, and oh, you don't have to. That's okay. Oh, well, thank you very much. What's your name? Are you? Oh, are you the Aiden on the chat? You're a different Aiden. Oh, wow. It's very, very kind of you, Aiden. Wow, thank you very much. Well, Aiden, who's a young aviation fan here in Vancouver, is just very kindly given a $5 donation. It's very kind of you, Aiden. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Wow. Wow. Really kind. Wow. So there we have it, guys. Swiss is waiting for the gate. I think we can probably end the show. Oh, there's the, correct. Let's get this. The last one. This is the Porter from Toronto. There's the wind. It's arrived nicely. Wow. That's it. So we've had a good one. I think we've had a lot of fun. And wow, that's it. We'll see everybody next week. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I've had an awesome, awesome, fun time. I'm going to pack the gear up. And remember, on Sunday, it's the Airliners Live Manchester show. Monday night is the Flight Sim show with John Fezza. I'll be back next week. And if the weather's nice, I may even do a pop-up show. So we'll just have to see. Thanks, everybody. You guys have a good night. All the best.